Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The down.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Chanticleers are in the hurry-up.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Barber. Pulls it in, it's Tucker. No chance to run, but still a good game. And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught in the backfield, it's John. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Gonna run it. It's John. Makes a man miss. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting the tackle for that.
Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Barber. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Gets it inside. inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Barber. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Sets up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Wide open spaces. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. Grab the short 6 on the board.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got the quick completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riles. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Amos. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Georgia State hoping to convert on 4th down here. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Barber. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Here's the give off the left side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. Finds a spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Makes his man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Panthers, with myriad options after that big pickup on first down, unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Barber. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. The field goal is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's Barber. Quarterback extends the play. Clark behind the line, it's John. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Offense working from the pistol. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wiles. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia State. They'll line up to go for two. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or there was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it... Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Gets it to him on the screen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Tucker. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tucker. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is the 8th play of the drive, and they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simpkins. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.